What's going on, fantasy football fans? I'm your host, Hussein the Brain, and you're watching The Couch. It's week 6 of fantasy football, and I want to remind you guys to sign up for my VIP Waiver Wire List. Click on this graphic right here if you're on a computer, or just follow the link below whether you're on mobile or computer, and sign up. You'll receive my waivers before anybody else does. I'm going to close this list on Thursday, so Friday you will not be able to sign up for it, so make sure you do that. This week, I'm going to go over the top 14 players to add, some more players to add in deep leagues, the top 3 sleeper defenses to pick up in deep leagues, and my top 10 kickers. Let's jump right into it. Just a reminder, for week 6, the Chiefs and Saints are on bye. My top waiver wire pickup, as well as the most popular waiver wire pickup this week, is Andre Williams / Branden Oliver. And of course, people are asking me who's the better one to pick up. Now, Branden Oliver, he's the more risky pickup. He has more upside. I think he'll have a role similar to Danny Woodhead, but even bigger, even once Ryan Matthews and Donald Brown come back. Andre Williams, he's the safer pickup. He's better for long term. He's still going to have value when Rashad Jennings comes back. He's a great runner. And man, I like both these guys. You can argue either way. You can pick up, you can put your first waiver wire priority for either one, and I wouldn't hate you. I already own Andre Williams, so I'm going to put in another waiver wire claim, of course, for Branden Oliver. I'm not going to pass him up. Tim Wright has upside. Odell Beckham Jr. has upside. I really like Eric Ebron this week. The Lions have a ton of injuries, so make sure to check up on those injuries. Reggie Bush is hurt. Joik Bell's hurt. He's probably coming back this week. Calvin Johnson, he may not play this week. Joseph Floria, he may not play. So Eric Ebron is a great upside play if you own a tight end like Jimmy Graham or Travis Kelce. I wouldn't put in a high waiver wire priority for a Denver running back. We're going to see a kind of running back by committee there. The guy who's going to get the most snaps is the guy who's going to protect Peyton Manning the most. I'm putting my money on Ronnie Hillman. But I like how Juwan Thompson runs. I think he's a better running back. He's a great runner if you've seen him in the preseason and if you've seen him last week. Devontae Adams, Allen Robinson, and Brandon LaFell, those guys are good wide receiver 4s or wide receiver 5s. Not somebody you really want to start unless you're in a deeper league. And in deeper leagues, I really like Brian Hoyer. He's a great pickup if you have, let's say, Drew Brees or Alex Smith. If you're in a deep league or a dual quarterback league, I really like Brian Hoyer. And remember, Josh Gordon's coming back, so that's a great backup quarterback to have. He comes back week 12, so keep that in mind. If you're in a deep league and need a sleeper defense, let's say you have the Kansas City Chiefs defense, I'd go for the Titans. They face the Jaguars, no surprise there. Then we have the Vikings D versus Detroit. You know, they have a lot of injuries, so that might be a good upside play this week. And then the Packers defense going up against Miami. And here are my top 10 kickers to add this week. Matt Prater made the Lions team. He signed a 1-year contract. We also have Caleb Sturgis on the Dolphins and Josh Brown on the Giants. I see him having a big game this week. And last but not least, we have Jared Boykin. He's the player to drop. Unless you're in a 20-man league, you can go ahead and get rid of Jared Boykin. You don't need this guy. And that's all the time we have this week. Make sure you guys subscribe to my VIP Waiver Wire List. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Comment, like, hit me up on the Twitters and Instagram. I'll see you guys on the next video.